And now it's time to welcome to the ground the under-18 heats.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you and me. But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now.
AFLNT would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we're meeting on today, the Larrakia people. We acknowledge we play a great game on this land and respect the cultures of all First Peoples, their contribution to our nation and contribution to the game of Australian rules football. And it's our heat captains, Daisha Daly and Grace Anstess, that have won the coin toss, and they will kick to the Darwin International Airport end. Out there also for the Spears, we had co-captains
Good morning and welcome to TIO Stadium for what shapes to be an exciting afternoon of junior footy. It's the Heat taking on the Spears in what promises to be an awesome showcase of NTFL juniors. My name is Will Zwar and I'm joined this morning by my commentary partner Janet Baird. Good afternoon. We're in for a real show today. We saw the Heat take out the coin toss. Grace Anstess was absolutely pleased with herself. Looks like the Heat wearing the black with the orange yoke are going to kick to the right of screen towards the airport end. Janet, you've got a lot to do with a lot of these girls in your roles around footy. What are your thoughts on today's game? Who can we look out for?
Yeah, it should be a cracker of the game. The weather's really turned it on for us, but I'm really excited to see Captain Grace Anstess go head-to-head in the middle there with Layla May. It'll be a really great contest, but a lot of these girls have played a lot of Premier League footy this year, so I'm keen to see the likes of Deja Daly, Leilani Rioli, and those type of players who played some senior footy this year and see what they can do up against their age group now. For
a lot of these girls, it could be the first time they're sort of in one of these futures games and future showcases as well. So I think we're going to see a lot of players trying their hearts out, running all day long. As you said, weather's been put on very nicely for us. A very hot day and underway in the middle. And a very tough start already. Everyone trying to get their hands on the ball. Taken out of there eventually by Heat. No, just paddled forward. Yet to really have a proper disposal or possession. Even there we go, first handball of the day, and it looks like it's the Spears in the white jumpers there, getting a few little kicks away, but only really toe pokes. Then breaking away now. Heat look to go forward. Kick is turned over, and we'll have a mark on half back now.
Yeah, that was great by Mackenzie Smith. Just drove her leg through the contest, unfortunately. Intercepted there with Caitlin Berry with the ball at the moment.
She pushes down the line. Oh, good looking kick in the hands of Rioli. Couldn't be a rep game without a Rioli out there in the territory, Janet.
Yeah, of course. This is Miley Cunningham now with the snap towards goal, and Kira Pilkey intercepts it. Great defence.
So on half back here with Pilkey. She goes down the line. Mark taken there by Nunn. And pushes it out to the wing. Good accurate kick, but just playing in front there was Taylor Mason. And then she just kicks to grass, hoping that some of the runners at ground level can get onto it first. Not to be, and we'll have a rebound just outside of that defensive 50. But the Spears in that white jumper again just seem to be mopping it up on that wing, not really letting anything get past half forward. Here's a little one. Is it going to slip through? John Forrest running onto it. Try to toe poke it forward. Picks it up eventually. Then goes back in now. Anstess, she hands it back to John Forrest. Breaking away. She's got a runner on the outside if she wants. Instead panics. That handball pops up a little bit. Still a dispute at ground level. Spears have gotten back to try and prevent the ball getting into their forward 50. Taken now though by Nunn.
Oh, great run down tackle.
And it looks like the Spears might be away off half back. They go down the line looking for a pack. Great defence again there, though, from Pilkey. Although her handball was intercepted. Now wearing the helmet there, Bella Brown turns around, turns a few inside out. And now we might have a scoring opportunity coming up here. The first proper inside 50 of the day. It's turned over. Heat with a pretty strong defence. Breaking through there to Puamantamiri. She kicks it to try and get out of the back line, and it's marked on half forward there. I think this is Harmony Lacey. Into the pocket she goes now. Good long kick, looking for the lead there of the full forward. And they get a rebound out there. The Heat and the black jumpers heading towards the right of your screen. Oh, good little sidestep there. And then just a grubber kick along the ground as they try to progress forward. In the middle of the ground, still a dead rubber. No scores yet in the opening minutes of this Futures game. And then it's kicked forward there by Miley Cunningham.
Mark. That's Chanel Fijo with the great lead and great mark. That'll be a link-up we'll see a lot today, Miley Cunningham to Chanel Fijo. So I'm excited to see that those two go in the same team.
Again, the forward opportunity wasn't quite captured there, but they might have another go as it's just belted in. Oh, there's a runner. We might be out the back here. Getting onto it, Lake, and she puts through the opening goal of the game. What a start to Heat. And Akaya Marie Lake has the first one on the board.
Amazing by Ikea. She's sort of been pestering the ones at the back. She shepherded for Tanisha John Forrest earlier in the play here, but yeah, just knows where the goals are. She had a great season with the under 16s champs a few months ago in Backtown, and she actually did backflips as a celebration, so I'm going to wait out and see if I can see a backflip from her today.
Yeah, I didn't see one then. Maybe she's saving it for another goal later on. Great work there, running out the back, just read the ball so well, and easy as you like. Forwards love goals like that. All the hard work's done for them. Good punch out of the middle now as Spears trying to break away and make it an even contest. Good kick inside the forward 50, mark not taken. It was Layla May running out of the middle. The captain today for the Spears, one of two of them out there. There's the co-captains for both sides, and there's Grace Anster, speaking of co-captains. She'll be captain of Heat in the black jumpers today. Ball kicked high there by Quenisha Jones. Still a dispute on half forward there. Picked up, rundown tackle. How's the umpire going to call that? Free kick holding the ball. They're keen to move it on the Spears. And to the top of the goal square they go. Oh, that is a lovely pass there. And a good mark from Harmony Lacey. So she'll be directly in front, probably about 25 metres out when she gets onto it. And this will be to level the scores. In she comes. Oh, it's high. And I think it might have just caught a bit of a gust of wind that we can get between the grandstand and the Michael Long Centre here at TIO Stadium. It can be an absolute havoc for forwards trying to put it through the big sticks, Janet.
Yeah, definitely. Harmony Lacey's had a couple of really good touches already in this game, so see how she goes for the rest. But pesking at the goals, the Spears are. Here's Grace Anstis with the footy.
Good mark. The kick, not so much. She still managed to gain some ground. Made her teammates work. She goes in to try and fix up the mess. Done very well. Good motivation there. Good discipline to follow up and fix those mistakes. Pretty close to the boundary line here. Tapped down by the Spears ruck, and that's a good kick. In it comes finding Bella Brown.
Great kick.
And absolutely lovely pass there, marked by Anika McGarvey. In a pretty similar position to where Harmony Lacey lined up before. So can she learn from her teammate's error just a few moments ago? Well, that is a good looking kick, and that is through the big sticks. So they take the lead. It's 1 goal straight to the Heat and the black jumpers, and for the Spears in the white, 1 goal, 1.
Really great job by the Spears. You know, a contest on the boundary side on the far left, and just got it straight down there. Bella Brown with a piercing kick to Annika there to set her up for their first major of the day. Really well done.
Nika McGarvey plays for Nightcliff up here in the NTFL, the Women's Premier League. 20 games she's played for them, and she's also played 34 for Waratah, playing in the Women's Division 2 competition. So already getting a taste of senior footy. Another fist out of the ruck there seems to be the flavour of the day. And again, out of the middle there. She's done it a couple of times, Layla May. A few clearances.
That half-back line for the Heat are really working overtime at the moment. Just can't get it past centre at the moment for them.
Here's Sky Smith. Oh, she's done very well there. The boundary umpire's just said a little bit too far and took it over for a boundary throw-in. Your two rucks at the moment. Janita Kingsley, number 25 for the Spears in white, and Miley Cunningham, number 19 for Heat in black.
Been a really fun contest to watch those two. To see how they go for the rest, but they haven't had a break just yet. But, you know, big ruck contest from each of those girls.
Quinn breaking away. Good kick in the forward line. Oh, mark not taken there by Clara Johnson. But a snap-on goal goes through for a point.
Yeah, big kick there. Just pesking at those goals the Spears are. We'll see how the Heat get it out of here. They've had a couple of options, but just not getting past the top of the 50 at the moment. Here's Kiri Pelkey with a kick out.
Oh, gee, that kick ended up like he was a bit of a floater, but it's found the target intended. Playing with fire here, the Heat, if you'll pardon the pun, just dancing around some opponents as well. Ball now at the bottom of the pack. Broken out and just kicked forward there. I think that might have been Hammett. Now taking a handball, will go forward. They love the running forward, don't they? On the counter-attack. Here comes Ryan, just trying to win the ball, couldn't quite do it, and now the Spears get numbers back.
Great tackle.
Claire Corbett pinged for holding the ball. Nearly thought she was away there with a good dash, but instead it'll be a free kick going to Chanel Fijo. Goes to a lead. Good eyes, good vision. Maybe just needed a little bit more pace on her at full forward, and I think the Spears are going to rebound here eventually. Corbett again, she gets it away that time, but the kick wasn't great. Lands in the lap of Isla Campbell. Just assessing her options. Pokes it to centre half forward. Oh, good strong mark there as well taken. Great hands at centre half back. So now assessing her options there. Katie Angel. Good pass in there to Maria Puruntatameri. Middle of the ground she goes. Oh, that one was well weighted.
Might be off here.
And again, Amber Quinn has had a little bit of pace. Gives it off now to her teammate Amy Ward inside 50. Gives it back. Quinn pokes it to full forward. There's a 2-on-1 if they can bring it to ground. They have, running into an open goal. And Clara Johnson, she gets that one through. Their second of the day, and they extend their lead out to 8 points.
Just went end to end there with Spears. Keep forgetting the name. Spears, really well done. Mia Pidham-Tamari in the middle, just puts it out to space for Amber Quinn and her teammate. And yeah, just running in with pace at the moment, the Spears, and it's really working for them. Really
good linking up here as well. The little cheeky 1-2 from Quinn out to Amy Ward. They sort of acknowledged and worked out that they had extra numbers both there and at full forward, and just used that extra number to perfection that full forward contest as well. All they needed to do was bring the ball to ground. Angel Arfat and Clara Johnson just working that to perfection. So back in the middle now. We do have a ruck change for the Heat. And tapping it down there, Phoebe McGall. Heat wearing the black today. Both sides with the orange yoke, or the ochre yoke we should call it here in the territory. Paddled forward. And then again, Layla May with the clearance, just a handball that time shooting out. Quinn has kept running onto it. She goes to full forward. They're getting a bit of a run on here, the Spears, and that's a brilliant mark at full forward again to Clara Johnston.
Again, some of the bigger ball winners for Spears getting involved really early. just to the right. But yeah, like Layla May, Kayla Eilert was in there, Amber Quinn, and getting it down there to their big targets, working really well for them, the link up. They seem like they're connected at the moment.
This has been a bit of a nervous point for the Heat. Just their kick outs from full back. Can they be a bit cleaner here? That's a good kick. Nearly a good mark there. Dropped in the end, but they've got numbers on ground level, so they are working it out. That handball just overshot a little bit. Picked up by May. Gets it back. Another handball. Oh, sells a little bit of candy there, Lacey. To full forward she goes. Tapped in from Brown. I think she was looking for Buckler at full forward, couldn't quite get to her, and now we have another contest in the forward pocket. Picked up, and Heat get it out of their back line. Looking down the line there for Smith, not to be. Leilani Rioli puts it into the pocket, and that's a brilliant kick and a great mark there. Centres it, and finds a player in better position, or maybe Lacey should have gone back and taken a shot there. Trying to be selfless and give it off to a teammate. Lacey will come in and try and pick it up. Coming in, bursting out the back there was Akai Marie Lake. And there's a whistle blown for holding the ball. So the Spears will have an opportunity at their third, Janet.
Yeah, and they want to go quick. They see something that they like. Oh, just missed it. Akai Marie Lake in there again.
She's really turned on the last minute or so. Came in with absolute blistering pace and just trying to run amok there. Mission might be complete as Heat get it out of their defensive 50, although it's threatening to come straight back over their head. There she is again. She doesn't want it back over their heads for another goal, and it looks like Heat might finally be away, kicking it out to the wing. They've got a 2-on-1. The one wins. Very well done there to McGarvey. And Spears, again, they're not satisfied with 2 goals for the quarter. They want more. Here comes Brown. She loses possession. Sort of shepherding the ball there. And then here comes Anstis. Just a little toe poke trying to get it forward. Bursting through again. Layla May. Here comes Lacey. Breaking through Johnson again. Can she get another one? Bang! Through the big sticks, and that's her second for the day.
Her second for the day in the first quarter. Clara Johnson is proving that she is dangerous down there. So Kira Puku was doing a really good job on her the first couple of minutes, but she's really come into the game at the moment, and that's 2 for her already for the day.
And I think she might also have maybe 2 behind, so she's peppering the goals herself.
Layla May with the burst out of the contest has been super impressive. She's going out in the wing at the moment, but yeah, just been a big difference in their midfield at the moment.
And it does also look like the Heat forwards are set up quite well where it makes it easy for May and Eilert and Quinn, as you said, to just burst out of the pack and kick it to spots, and they know that the structure's going to be set. They've got that big forward at the target and the fall of the ball, and the Crummers there waiting front and centre. Tap down there, bit of a 0-0 draw. The ruck, Anstis, she breaks through, maybe a little bit unlucky there, but probably held for plenty of time and should have gotten rid of the ball. It's going to be Caitlin Berry in the middle of the ground. Spears shifting forward. Good mark there. Told to play on though. I think that's Kingsley. Now she goes high to full forward again. Johnston couldn't mark that one. She'll crumb. Picks it up, gets around another, handballs it off. Spinning through there, Bella Brown. She's pinged for holding the ball. Had plenty of time there.
Definitely had plenty of time to get rid of that one, but yeah, like we said before, the structure of the forward line for the Spears at the moment is just working with each other a little bit better than the Heat at the moment. Dangerous
kick, and then Montana Johnston, she kicks it high into the pocket, nearly marked there by Ward, and then crumbing at ground level, having a shot on goal, that go through, just through for a point. Blistering pace there. I think that might have been Lacey again.
Other side, Mia put him to the Mary. Yeah, she has a really lovely kick on her and has a lot of pace. So if she's down the forward line, there's some movement to be had. Here's Harmony Lacey.
Sells a bit of candy again. Done that a couple of times today, and then tried to check side, but just hit the wrong side. She'll go and clean up her job as well. got some hands in the back, comes off her hands and spills over the boundary line.
Yeah, Harmony plays a lot of rugby league in the off season, so I can see that a little bit with the candy selling. But super exciting for her to be, have the confidence to take a couple of players on.
So the final minute of the quarter.
Oh, snap towards goal.
Bursting away McGarvey. She was looking for number 2 as well. Oh, here she comes again. Taken by Johnston. Gets it to McGarvey. Very close to the goal line. They'd love another one before the quarter's out. Really stamp their authority on the game. They hold a 16-point lead already. 3 goals for the Spears in white. And then top of the square, snap around the body, through for a point.
There's just too many white jumpers without any players on them at the moment in that deep forward 50 for a lockdown defence sort of situation. So I would love to see Heat manning up a little bit in these situations, especially if the quarter's almost finished. Here's Kira Pilkey with another kick out to her name.
And that is the first quarter here of the NTFL All-Star Saturday Future Women's Game. A 16-point lead to the Spears, 3-5-23. So that's a 17-point lead. Sorry, 3-5-23 to the Heat, 1 goal straight, 6. AFL&T thanks Premier Event Partner Kazali's Palmerston Club and Helix Sports Custom Uniforms for their support of All-Star Saturday. We will return shortly after this break.
Cuisine, a great selection of drinks, tasty meals, a bit of friendly competition and the best sport. Kazali's has got you sorted. Check out what's happening at kazalisnt.com.au.
Helix Sports Custom Uniforms are the exclusive supplier for the NTFL All-Stars game. Get your merch at Helix Sports pop-up shop on level 2.
Putt your way to fun at Palmerston Mini Golf. Enjoy our 18-hole course, beautifully landscaped with humps, hollows, water features and plenty of shade. We offer the perfect setting for kids' birthday parties, complete with special packages to make their day unforgettable. And if you're looking to have some fun with your mates, we have you covered too. Play during the day
Boy, it's
or
been a
under
fast
lights.
and
We're
frenetic
open till
start
10
here at
p.m.
TO Stadium in the
Palmerston Mini
under-18
Golf.
female futures
Find
game.
us at the Palmerston
And it's
Golf
the
and Country
Spears who
Club.
have an early lead, 3-5-23, leading the Heat by 17 points, who have just got 1 goal straight in what has already been a fantastic display of the future female talent here in the top end. A kind reminder today that there will be no field access during the quarter time breaks throughout the day. AFL&T would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank Premier Event Partner Kazali's Palmerston Club for their support in All-Star Saturday and football across the top end. We'd also like to thank Helix Sports Custom Uniforms, the official apparel supplier of our Heat and Spears teams. Head to their stall on level 2 to purchase your merch today.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium for the 2026 NTFL All-Star Saturday. This is quarter time of the future women's game, and it is the Spears wearing the white, the traditional NT top white with the ochre yoke, 3-5-23 with a 17-point lead over Heat wearing the black today. 1 goal straight 6. I'm Will Zwar. With me is Janet Baird. Janet, what would your message have been if you were the coach at quarter time? Let's start with the Heat. 17 points down. What can you do to fix it?
I just think that some of the more confident players to get involved a bit early, they need to shut down some of the likes of Layla May in the Spears side in the midfield. Just if there's impact players in there, you have to stand on them. You can't just let them run around by themselves. That's what my messaging be. Just link up a little bit more as well.
They seem pretty happy with the coin toss winning, kicking to the airport end. They're now kicking to the left of screen, and they've started this quarter with a bit of pace again. Here comes Rihanna Ryan chasing it up again. She'll have another crack. This one goes inside the forward 50. Good kick, but just went the wrong way. That's in the hands there, I think, of Montana Johnson at centre half back.
Yeah, their back six for the Spears have been very solid. Kept them to that 1 goal in the first quarter.
Kick goes long. Trying to take possession there was Taylor Mason. Eventually a handball comes out. Now running back onto it. I think this is Ricing. I know. Overrun. Handball forward. And the Spears again looking to go forward early. Harmony Lacey at the fall of that. She spills it and then trying to pick it up. Oh, a little bit of a soccer kick just to try and hold possession. Turned over. And Spears go straight back into the forward 50. Running onto it, here's Bella Brown. Can she win the ball? Good defensive effort there from Karen Nicolas. Handball comes out from Pilkey. And Heat kick it long and wide. Might bounce towards the boundary line. Won't have the legs to get there. So running into the paddock there. Caitlin Berry try to get a handball back in as a 2-on-3. And they lose the contest. Holding the ball. Ball now in the hands of Lara Leanne.
Yeah, really good job by Lara there. Just got to the contest and competed because the Spears were off.
Looking for May. Couldn't take the mark. Good tackle from Heat. Handball now goes inboard. Will be in the hands of Washop. And then now with Rihanna Ryan. Takes a bounce inside 50. Oh, there's a chase on. She gets a kick away just in time. Looking for full forward.
Might bounce.
Will she get a kind bounce? Not to be. Still alive. Working on the goal line and taken through. What a goal that was from the goal square. Just didn't lose sight of the contest. And Mackenzie Smith, she gets the first of the second quarter here from the goal line.
Yeah, not usually a full forward, Mackenzie Smith. She's usually on the wing, so really well done by the coaches down there with Heat to try something new. Started with walk-up in the middle, straight to Rihanna Ryan with a couple of bounces and to the full forward. But yeah, just kept her feet and, eyes on the ball the whole time. Unfortunately, Claire Corbett lost her feet there, but Mackenzie popped it through. Good job, a great start by the Heat.
What a goal that was there. Just kept possession. You saw on the replay. Made sure the ball was still alive. Didn't lose her feet. Puts it through. Both of their goals almost from the goal line today, and they've kicked the opening 2 goals of both quarters. Let's see if they can put a few more on and try and reclaim the lead here. Kick will be put out wide there from McGall. Now taken from Leilani Rioli on the wing. Pushes it to centre half forward. Comes off the shins, front and centre. Looking to turn it around here, Matei Golowan. Now in the hands of Rihanna Ryan. Kicks it high into the forward pocket. And good defensive mark. Plays on in that back pocket, looking out wide. Is that a mark taken? I think Bella Brown. No, not Bella Brown. It's turned over. And Heat going inside the forward 50 again.
Great defensive mark. Just Hardwick, I believe.
They've done that a couple of times here, Janet, where the defenders are just playing in front and reaping the rewards of the mark when they're going inside 50. And that ball is now at the bottom of a contest, and it looks like we're going to have a ball up. Geneva Kingsley nominating for ruck. She's been winning most of them so far today from what I've seen. Rioli, she gets a kick away. We turned over. Lara Leanne Was looking for her teammate there. I think that might be Campbell. She kicks it high to half forward. Good attack on the ball there. Couldn't get there for a mark. But Nunn is going to keep trying to win it. Gets a handball out now to Smith. She dribbles along the ground. Ball touched, so still in dispute. Again, the Spears just have plenty of numbers, although a few numbers from Heat coming from behind. Now it comes to Smith again.
Great hands.
And here comes Walcott. Dribbles it inside the forward 50. Oh, handball not great there in the end from Fijo. John Forrest trying to get involved as well. Good intercept there from Anstes.
Yeah, they moved Grace Anstis to the half-back line, Heat. Try to get some run from there. Unfortunately, it's turned over and Kayla Eilert has the ball for the Spears.
Told to play on. Pushes it down the line, now finds Lacey. She'll turn inside. Oh, she loves doing that. She's done that about 4 times today already. Selling a bit of candy, and away she goes. How good is that? Inside the forward 50. Kick comes down out the back and breaking away. Here's Quinn. Has a shot on goal. Can it hold its line? Won't make the distance. Ball still alive. Can Spears recreate what Heat did down the other end? Not just yet.
Great job by defence for the Heat.
Although there might still be trouble ahead. Quenisha Jones, she tries to break through, gets a handball away.
Big tackle, big captain's tackle by Grace Anstis. That was Shaw going back towards Golden. She just held on to it. And yeah, now she rebounds off 50 to her teammate.
Pushing it out wide, looking for Campbell. She kicks it high, will have to go and fetch her own ball. And Montana Johnson just got to it first.
Heat has the numbers down there.
She now kicks it. I think that was spoiled and will roll out over the boundary line.
I think it's a lasso for Heat, I believe. Oh no, Spears. Somebody's got to go get the ball first.
So it is going to be Montana Johnston with this kick. Probably about 80 metres out from goal. You think there may be at least 2 kicks from goals. But their forward entry's been pretty handy today. Looking for Kingsley there. And comes off the hands there of Miley Cunningham. We'll have a boundary throw in just outside the 50.
Clara Johnston's just came back. She kicked the 2 in the first quarter. So she's setting up at full forward at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that. But no one's on her at the moment. Their fullback's sort of sitting at the back.
Ball still in dispute. Now it's handballed inboard. Trying to pick it up. There's Lara Leanne. Spears get to it though. Kick goes inside the forward 50. No. A bit of a flying side kick there just to impact the ball. And now they go inside the forward 50. Good numbers back though.
Great intercept by Heat. Just got to calm down and hit a target here.
Brianna Tyrrell. Gee, nearly a dangerous kick. It was a dangerous kick in the end. It'll be turned over. Comes out to Lacey. She's going to try sell a little bit more candy. That one she goes to Johnson in the pocket. Had to wait for it and that allowed her opponent to come in and spoil. Although the kick has gone straight into the centre corridor.
Lots of white jumpers about.
Danger zone here for the Heat. Can the Spears make them pay? Now comes with Pilkey. Again, she's been really solid down in that back line today.
Here's Amber Quinn.
Has a shot. Oh, they've got numbers open. And that is a mark on almost on the goal line. Slight angle. And Amy Ward is going to be lining up.
Oh, there's no one on the mark. Somebody's got to jump on the mark.
Now they get there. Just brought back onto her line. And she puts that one through, easy as you like. 4 goals, 5-29. They lead by 17 points, the Spears in the white jumpers, against the Heat wearing the black. 2 goals straight they've kicked today.
Yeah, just a lot of repeat efforts for Spears there. Ended up reaping a bit of a reward, but just not playing defensive at the moment. They're sort of the Heat are sort of zoning and trying to get the one at the back, or playing a little bit of keeper, but got to jump on a man so they don't get those easy marks in front of goal like that. But yeah, well done by the Spears.
back in the middle of the ground. And it looks like we have that starting ruck line up again. Janita Kingsley on Miley Cunningham. Players just trying to sort out the 5-6-5 rule. Or the 6-6-6 rule. In the middle of the ground now. And that one won by Cunningham. There's Heat in the black jumpers just trying to work the ball forward. They find themselves trailing by a tick under 3 goals. Showed a bit of promise today. But the Spears so far have just been linking up a little bit better and playing with their structures more. Although this could be an important contest here. 1-on-2. Has done a very good job there.
Still going.
Maya Walcott. And she'll keep going again. 2-on-3 and they're still winning the contest. Great grit and determination there. And
great smother.
Good smother there from Golowan. They've done well, Heat. They're not out of the contest at all with efforts like that. Trying to get involved there. Lake, she kicked the opening goal of the game today. I think she wants another one. Kick goes up high from Campbell into the pocket, and that's a beautiful mark.
Well
Great
done.
attack on the ball there. Chanel Fijo. Not sure if this is on her range, Janet.
I've seen her kick a couple from that spot, but we'll see how she goes here.
She darted her eyes inboard. That one, I think she's had a shot, just goes across the face. Still alive. Running around here, Tanisha John Forrest has a snap-on goal.
Amazing.
What an absolute peeler that one was.
Yeah, definitely. Chanel Fijos has a big boot on her, and I think Tanisha John Forrest knew that. So set up on top of the 50. One of those girls who has a lot of Premier League experience with Tiwi Bombers, so lots of senior footy under her belt this year. Just smart. Outside banana kick and went straight through a goal, and she loved it as well.
Did very well to keep that ball alive, just by the skin of her teeth. And then, who doesn't love a check side goal? That was an absolute beauty, that one. A lot of grit and effort and I guess discipline coming from the Heat side at the moment. 17 points down in a contest like this. It can suddenly slip away from you, but they haven't looked like giving up at all.
It's a new look midfield at the moment for both sides. The two starting rucks starting again, but both sides sort of turned out and are rotating a few through there, so it'll be a different look here.
Just waiting for the players to settle into their positions, and we're up and away again. Cunningham's won the last couple of hit-outs, so she's coming into the game as well, but it's a great, fairly even battle between her and Janita Kingsley. There'll be a free kick going the way of the Heat. And Reisinger, she kicks it high into the forward 50. And reading it best there was Buckler. She pushes it out wide now, looking for Quinn. Put some chase on. She's got 2 to beat out there.
Buckler again, she's had a couple of marks of half-back.
There she goes. Trying to do it at ground level as well. Oh, beautiful Shepherd as well. Unfortunately, the ball was smothered, so the contest is still there. A little bit too heavy there from May, and she gives away the free kick.
Rihanna Ryan with the kick inside 50 towards Chanel Fijo.
Trying to pick it up there, Angel. And Spears momentarily get it out of their back line. They've got numbers lurking. They can get down the line too, and they've done that very well. Contest in the middle of the ground now. Centre half forward line for the Spears, the girls in the white jumper. And just trying to paddle it out there.
Great kick.
Heat just kept their feet a little bit better and had the runners coming off the back. And now bursting away, Tanisha John Forrest. She kicked that last goal. Can she do something else brilliant here? Just loses her feet now. She's still in the contest. Great tackle there. Stripped her of the ball. Umpires say play on. Getting tight on that boundary line. And here comes Buckler. She's been brilliant down there in the back line this second quarter. And that is a good kick. Now to Berry. She pushes it down the line.
Grace Anstis.
Great spoil there. They're all playing their hearts out at the moment.
Oh, that might be on the full, unfortunately for Leilani Rioli. Yep, the umpires called it. Heats ball. He's really come into it in the last 5 minutes. They really want the ball. They look like they want to, hit bodies and get ball at the same time. So here's Grace Anstis with another inside 50 kick towards their forward half.
Kick in there, just couldn't quite get a mark, and on top of that one, Sky Hammett trying to bring herself into the game as well. A few interchanges for the Spears girls. They are looking a little bit more tired at the moment too. Heat running out this first half very nicely, picking it up. Amy Ward, she's kicked the Spears' only goal of this second quarter. She wins it there. No, she's got a couple to beat as well. Heat girls just lasting well with the stamina. Ward putting on a tackle, now trying to run through Puruntada Mary. Cunningham puts on a tackle as well. And then just socket along Mackenzie Smith.
Still going,
Picks
Mackenzie
it up.
Smith.
Oh, good handball through traffic. Rather than blazing away, and now they go inside the forward 50 at the fall of it. Bursting away. Another check side towards goal across the face, and that dribbles through for a point.
Geez, Akia Mary Lake is really exciting to watch. Hey, like she hits every contest at pace. All I see is the socks up to her knees every time she's near it. So, exciting to watch, and exciting for Heat that they get a couple of more opportunities down there.
And one of the few still repping the long socks, which I love as well.
I love it.
Here comes John Forrest. Toe poked, is that Buckler again? No.
Oh.
That was Claire Corbett there, so a bit of a heavy hit. And she'll have the free kick.
Oh, she's staying down. It was a bit of a hit to the side. You don't like to see those ones. They do hurt the body, so hopefully she's okay.
So just a break in play, she gets to her feet.
No one's on the mark.
She'll play on, has free run at that. Maybe could have given herself a little bit more meterage behind the kick. But it could work out for the Spears here. Although Mackenzie Smith, she's attacking the ball with ferocity these last couple of minutes as well. Down the line they go. Now looking for McGarvey. She'll get it here. Oh, slung around free, 60 degrees. Got a handball away.
All black jumpers if they want to pick it up.
Goes through the legs there. And now out to Smith. Sky Smith. She kicks it. Trying to find a target. Intercepted by Buckler again.
A bit of Marlon Pickett about that.
Guess who? And she kicks it into space. Now running onto it, Amy Ward. Tap down. Off half back.
Huge kick.
And found a target as well. Beautiful kick there off half back. Kingsley. That's her opponent. Cunningham goes inside the forward 50. She finds Walcott. At full forward. Snap on goal. Will that go through?
It's in.
And they're back in town, the Heat. We've got a contest on our hands. A 4-point margin here.
On the siren, how exciting. No, it started off the half-back line for the Heat. I think it was Maria Tupamuntameri. Yes, it was. Yeah, just went quick, intercepted off half-back, hit Miley Cunningham, and, straight down. Gave her forwards half a chance, and, they created some magic down there. So really great contest in that second half. See how they go in the next 2 quarters.
That was Chanel Fijo with that final goal just on the siren, and as we said, that reduces the margin to 4 points. A really good contest here at TIO Stadium. 4-5-29 Spears leading the Heat 4-1-25. AFL&T thanks Premier Event Partners, Kazali Palmerston Club and Helix Sports Custom Uniforms for their support of the All-Star Saturday. And they've put together these beautiful jumpers that you can see out there. We will be back after the halftime break.
Soccer, footy, volleyball, basketball. Get your merch at Helix Sports Pop-Up Shop on level 2.
Putt your way to fun at Palmerston Mini Golf. Enjoy our 18-hole course, beautifully landscaped with humps, hollows, water features and plenty of shade. We offer the perfect setting for kids' birthday parties, complete with special packages to make their day unforgettable. And if you're looking to have some fun with your mates, we have you covered too. Play during the day or under lights. We're open till 10 p.m. Palmerston Mini Golf. Find us at the Palmerston Golf and Country Club.
One, two. Yes.
Yeah, he's back. The power is off.
Oh, Milo, your Verizon is off. You can't use the bubble. You need to zoom in.
Yeah, I was zooming.
One.
Nice. Ready to go.
If you haven't already, scan the QR code and submit your crowd DJ song.
Welcome back to Super Saturday, the NT Women's Futures game. Some of the goals you've seen, that was Amy Ward kicking the Spears' only goal of the quarter. This one probably goal of the day from Tanisha John Forrest. Kept it alive, rolled through, and then a cheeky little check side from the pocket. What a start. We've got a 4-point ball game ahead of us. I'm Will Zwar, with me is Janet Baird. Janet, that first half, how did you find it?
Yeah, it was a bit of a game of, arm wrestling, and I reckon Spears took the first quarter, but I think he came into it in the second quarter. So it's been a hot contest, and here's Grace Sanchez off half back.
She's been one of the superstars for heat already today. Just copped a bit of a big knock there. Good sportsmanship with Kayla Eilert picking up her opposition there.
Teammates at St Mary's.
Still teammates at heart as the ball's just toe poked into the forward line for the Spears, wearing that white jumper today. Now picking it up. Golowin, or trying to. She lays a tackle. Pilkey, she was dominant in that first quarter in the early couple of minutes, and she's been pretty solid all day. And then, interestingly, Janet, in the second quarter, it was the other side's fullback, Buckler. Ashlyn Buckler, who was probably one of the players of the quarter.
Yeah, I'm a bit biased with defence, but Buckler I thought was the best player on the ground in that second quarter, just chopping everything off, and being really clean with it as well. Here's another big hit.
Handball from Golowin, a little 1-2 I think there. They're trying to get it away. Isla Campbell, she pushes it down the line. That is a really good kick. Couldn't take the mark running back with the flight there, Rihanna Ryan, but she's kept it alive. She could maybe try and sock it off the ground, or getting to it first, though, was Briley Akers. And there's a free kick for a hold on half back. So it will be in the hands of Akers. She'll look to move it pretty quickly. Spots a 2-on-1 down the line. And the two will get it as support comes. Evens out the contest. They go back now here to Montana Johnston. She kicks it high, looking for a teammate there, although it just floats it in the wind there, unfortunately for her, and well read by Daisha Daly. Although chopped off by Janita Kingsley, she now pushes it inside the forward 50. Oh, mark not taken. Front and centre there, and a handball will come through, looking for Bella Brown in that helmet, and Grace Anstess running off half back, cleaning it up and kicking it out into grass. Again, she's just picked a good side for her teammates. There's two of them there who can work in tandem very nicely, although that one was spoiled. And here come the Spears in numbers. Now, kicked forward by Quenisha Jones, intercepted again by Anstis at half-back. She's having a really good third quarter. Great kick there. Walcott, she tries to win the contest again. Never say die attitude there. Oh, she wins the ball again. Needs to be careful here, though.
Might have been in the back, I reckon. Maya Walcott with the free kick.
And I think she's earned herself a free kick there. She has.
She's got a lead with Chanel Fijo here. Not enough on the kick, unfortunately, with intercepted by Caitlin Berry. Now she sees Mia Puntameri on the wing.
She's got numbers in support. Good shepherd there. Oh, just needed to get it a little bit further down to Corbett.
She's got a couple of players, Tanisha John Forrest being one of them, right in the middle. Opts not to go there.
Now pushes it into the forward pocket. Through hands there of Buckler, but she'll go there. Oh, she's having an absolute pearler of a game here. Now comes to Puruntatameri. Kicks it back. Sock it off the ground, trying to get it forward there. Beats a couple of plays, including her teammate, and then last line of defence, they just get it out of there. Mark not taken there by John Forrest. She's trying to help at ground level as well. Handball back.
Oh, that's holding the footy. Any day of the week, Tanisha John Forrest getting a couple of early touches here, and now she gets to hit up a teammate down there, and I think she wants to go down to Chanel Fijo, or Rihanna Ryan's there as well, lurking. Oh, here's my friend Akia Marie Lake, just speedy through the contest and just mops it all up and leaves everyone behind and runs into an open goal at the end. Will?
Carbon copy of her goal in that first quarter. Still hasn't brought out the backflip yet, has she?
No, I should have reminded her before the game. But yeah, what an excitement machine. Tanisha John Forrest with the tackle at top of 50 and gave her forwards half a chance to mop that all up. And yeah, Kia Marie Lakes is definitely impacting this game for the Heat.
Right place, right time, and I think the amount of times she's done that today, it's no coincidence. She knows where to be when she's meant to be there.
Yep, that's 2 for her for the day.
So for the first time since the early stages of this game, Heat get themselves back in front. 5 goals, 1-31. The girls in black leading this contest by 2 points. Spears in white, 4 goals, 5-29. And we're just setting the numbers here. I think it's going to be a free kick going the way of Spears. Heat have just infringed that a couple of times today. So it'll be Kingsley kicking the ball down the line.
Oh, great front and centre by Quenisha Jones.
And that is a beautiful kick and a great mark there taken by Bella Brown wearing that helmet today. She's looking to pass it off. Maybe didn't quite give herself enough time there. But there's still an opportunity for Spears here. Anstes, she takes it and kicks it long. It was a good looking kick. It just had a little bit too much on it, and that one's gone out of bounds on the full. So it is going to be in the hands of Kayla Eilert.
Who's a pretty booming kick, Kayla Eilert. So if I was a spear, I'd be setting up in the hot spot here. Everyone's sort of staying out a little bit. Top of the... Oh, she opts to go short anyway.
And intercepted there. Very well done by Sky Smith, who could be away, trips over her own feet, has a teammate on the run, gets a handball out to her. And now she looks out to get it to Ryan.
Oh, Harmony Lacey in there.
Gets it now to Purintada Mary. Kick high into the pocket and all by herself. That is taken there by Shikana Rankine.
Shikana Rankin usually plays off the halfback, so this is really exciting for her to get an opportunity in the forward line. Usually has a really nice kick on her as well.
Love to put this one through. It's a good looking kick and it's gone through.
Very nicely done, Shikana Rankin. Yeah, like I said, she's always had a really nice kick, so I didn't want to give her the curse there, but I would have backed her anyway. And there she goes, celebrates with her teammates. Really well done by the Spears. Just locking it in there. Harmony Lacey chucking a couple of really big hits just to put the pressure on Heat, and then sets up her teammates down there as well. Really well done.
Great to see some of the defenders sneaking forward and grabbing some goals, Janet, as Rankin's done just there.
Good to see some of the NT Talent alumni down there running some water and being runner for the both sides. So Aaliyah McCullis down there, one of the alumni, doing really good jobs.
Good work there from Cunningham out of the ruck there. Now turning back through traffic. Oh, she did very well for a second. Purintada Mary just got run down. Anstes doesn't want to waste any time. Bursting through, and her kick is good and long into the forward line. Just reading it best there were the defenders for the Spears. Trying to get it out of there. Here's Taylor Mason. She kicks it into the middle of the ground. Very well read there, and good attack on the footy from Jones.
Great smother.
Perfect smother there coming from Daisha Daly. Hot contest at the moment. Kingsley lurking behind the contest, picks it up. Now she rolls forward, kicking it, looking, and she finds Bella Brown. Great work there. Also keen to keep it moving. And she's just doing a little bit of a dance with her opponent there. I think she's lost the ball. Great effort there from Kira Pilkey just to neutralise that and even win the contest. Now we've come back and Harmony Lacey will pick it up on half back.
She wants to have a run here, a couple of bounces.
She's loved selling the candy today. Gets rid of it there, but guess who? Kira Pilkey. She picks it up and just kicks it long down the line. Now we have a one-on-one on the forward line here. Picking it up is Ryan.
They've got Gabby Risinger by herself here. Maya Walkup in there as well.
Now picking it up is Walkup. She kicks it high. Gives the players time to get underneath it. Oh,
bounces the wrong way.
Unkind bounce there. Reading it best. The Heat have an opportunity here. Hesitating a little bit. Now handball comes out to Hammett. Couldn't take it. Ball still in dispute. Very well done there. I think that's Buckler again. And now she offers a Shepherd. Works. Oh, the job's never done. In fact, it was Claire Corbett there. And
great hands.
Spears get it out of danger. I thought that was almost going to be a certain goal for Heat, but Spears just never say die attitude today. Now with Leilani Rioli. toe pokes it forward. She's kept herself in the contest too. Pops out. Heat seem to have the numbers here. Working it back. Oh, here comes Johnston. Nothing between her and the goals. Great run-down tackle there from Brianna Tyrrell. And now picking it up, Smith just gets it out of there. Although Ward is lurking, she'll play on straight away. Crosses the paint to 50, runs in, kick towards the top of the goal square, and doesn't have enough on it, so ball's still in play. A lot of tired bodies out there, aren't there, Janet?
Yeah, definitely. Here's Maria Tipper-Montemary just getting it out of half-back. Had a couple of bounces as well. Backs herself.
Now she goes back in board. Although it's turned over. Here comes Quinn again. Been one of the superstars today. And that is marked by Maya Nunn. Pushes it out wide. Now with Sky Smith. Pushes it into the middle of the ground. And that mark will be paid to Mackenzie Smith. She kicked the opening goal of that second quarter. Now with Daisha Daly. And they could be away here. I think this is Lake again. No, it's Tanisha John Forrest. Kicked an absolute ripping goal earlier.
1-on-3 here.
And the three win that contest pretty easily. Now down the line to a 1-on-1. Oh, very well done there.
Cheeky Kayla Eiley. That was really well done.
Goes to centre half forward. Good defence there coming from Noble Webster.
Gee, Bella Brown is super exciting to watch. The way she just mops up the ball and, you know, hits up every time the ball comes near her is really exciting to watch.
Repeat efforts as well. Now comes into Quinn. She goes to full forward.
Oh.
Beautiful mark there. And it is Clara Johnston again who's got 2 today.
Yeah, she's lining up for a third, as casual as it gets, and pops it straight through the big sticks. Well done, Clara Johnston. 3 for the day. How exciting with the link-up that the Spears girls are really having. They're really comfortable passing the ball off and, you know, getting their teammates involved. And, yeah, Clara Johnston looked like she had 2 to beat down there and just came out on top. So good to watch.
And Quinn probably been one of the better players in today's game as well. That is a great pass. And just sort of playing to their structures again, Janet. They sort of seem to know that wherever they kick it, their teammates are going to be, because that's the way you imagine their drills are set out, and I guess the way they're coached as well.
Yeah, definitely. The coaches down there for Spears, Lucy Northcote and Ella Ward, would be very happy with the way their team is, you know, gelling as one out there.
Back in the middle of the ground, and it's out to a 10-point lead again. I think the biggest he got today was about that 17-point mark. That was the margin at quarter time.
I think they had too many people on the field, because there's a free kick heading towards the Spears at the moment in the midfield.
So pretty quickly. I don't think they did in the end, but it was just a positioning infringement. So suddenly Heat are 1 down in their back line.
Oh, so clean with it. Just mark kick, and here we go again, heading towards goal.
Ward with the shot. Oh, last line of defence.
Very well done.
It's gone through. That one's gone the whole way through.
Yeah, like I was saying, just kick mark, really clean with their skills. Everybody that touched the ball just then were super clean and got it down to their forwards. And who was the kicker there? Actually missed their number, but yeah, just played on back themselves and went straight towards goal.
I think it might have been Amy Ward, as she took the mark there in that forward line and played on, preferred it on the run, I think, by the looks of it, and gets her second of the day.
Yeah, she's really come into the game in this third quarter. She had that goal earlier on in the day, but yeah, the way that she's presenting up to her midfielders has been really impressive.
Back underway in the middle of the ground now, and it's Heat trying to work the ball forward, take possession finally, and kick it into the hot spot. Handball goes back in. Gee, this has opened up very nicely for them, as Risinger at the top of the square, gets a handball back through traffic, and King holding the ball. Good defence again from the Spears.
Yeah, super selfless from Chanel Fijo. Just kept sort of handballing the ball to her teammates who were in better positions, but I'd love to see her get a bit more selfish there and just snap towards goal, because we know she's a notable goal kicker in her own right.
Johnson pushes it out, and then Rioli got it down the line. Now there's a contest on the flank. Kicked off the ground into the forward line there for Heat. They find themselves 16 points down, trailing the girls wearing the white jumpers today.
Oh, without the footy, yeah.
And that will be a free kick going to Heat in the hands of Sky Hammett. Got given half a lead. Instead, she just kicks it to the hot spot. Clears the pack. Out the back in the pocket. Handball.
Here she goes.
Taylor Mason got it away, and then snap over the top, and that is another goal going to Chanel Fijo.
Yeah, just before in the previous sequence, she sort of kept handballing the ball to her teammates, and we know she can do things like this, so I'm glad she might have pathologically heard me say that. But yeah, really well done by Chanel Fijo. Just backed herself and just snapped it towards goal. Yeah, really well done, Heat.
And I think that's sort of how she kicked her first goal as well. That's her second for the day. One in the second quarter, one in the third.
Yeah, a lot of individual goal kickers for today. So both sides sharing the ball around, really, getting all their teammates involved. So good to see.
Good work from her there not to panic as well. Just found her preferred side and got onto it. Another free kick in the middle of the ground here. So we'll be in the hands of Heat, who seem to be making a late charge in this third quarter here, trailing by 10 points. Good strong tackle on half back, or on half forward I should say, for Heat, as Mackenzie Smith trying to work it out. Here comes Anster, spins through trouble very nicely and then gets the ball forward. Intercepted at half back though. Here comes Taylor Mason. That's a really good kick down the corridor. Ward, she now pushes it out wide, looking for Bella Brown. Can't take it cleanly. And in the final minute of this third quarter, Heat dashing off half back, push it down the line. Is there an opportunity for a late goal here and reduce that margin to less than a goal? Great work there from Portia Pine. And her kick down the line is turned over. So not over yet, in the hands of Campbell. Her kick for a teammate there, just on the half volley, can't quite be taken by Golowin. And so the Spears, they go down the line. Good intercept there. And there's a 2-on-1 in Heat's favour. Almost pushed to the ground there was Casemiro and earns herself a free kick. Needs to move quickly. Just a couple of seconds left in this third term. She pushes it out wide. Mark taken there by Smith again. Just assessing her options. We'll poke it short. And we'll take the mark as the siren for three-quarter time goes. And Janet, we have a 10-point ball game ahead of this final quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely been an exciting match. It hasn't been a big margin since the first quarter, so the Heat girls are definitely not putting this away lightly, but the Spears have been very dominant in that last little bit of that third quarter.
AFL&T thanks Premier Event Partner Kazales Palmerston and Helix Sports Custom Uniforms for their support of All-Star Saturday. It is a 10-point margin here at three-quarter time in favour of the Spears girls wearing white. A bit of work for Heat to do. We will bring you this final quarter after a short break.
What's happening at kazalesnt.com.au.
Sports custom uniforms are the exclusive supplier for the NTFL All-Stars game. Get your merch at Helix Sports pop-up shop on level 2.
Putt your way to fun at Palmerston Mini Golf. Enjoy our 18-hole course, beautifully landscaped with humps, hollows, water features and plenty of shade. We offer the perfect setting for kids' birthday parties, complete with special packages to make their day unforgettable. And if you're looking to have some fun with your mates, we have you covered too. Play during the day or under lights. We're open till 10 p.m.
And it's the Spears who extended their lead by 1 goal to now lead by 10 points, leading 7-5-47 to 6-1-37. It's been a great game. Let's see whether or not the Heat can come back in the last quarter. And just once again, a kind...
Welcome back to NTFL All-Star Super Saturday. It's the Future Women's Competition, and some of the highlights from that third quarter. That one just snuck over the line in the end. I think that was a goal to Amy Ward. Meanwhile, Heat brought themselves back into the game. Have a look at the composure here from Chanel Fijo. Caught on her wrong side and then just spins back through traffic. Preferred foot and through for a goal. that one brought the margin back to 10 points. Where we sit now, 6 goals, 137. The Heat trailing Spears 7-5-47. Spears wearing the white jumper today. I'm Will Zwar. With me in the commentary box is Janet Baird. And what are you hoping for in this last term here, Janet?
I'm hoping for some more link-ups by the Heat. They've been pestering at getting some goals in, and they were pretty close to the Spears in that third quarter, but I would love to see some link-ups by them because the Spears are, you know, pretty comfortable at the moment and they're connecting really well. So here they go again.
Quinn wins the ball in the middle. She has been really good today, along with Layla May, the two co-captains for this Spears side. Now Kayla Eilert, she wins the ball, paddles it forward. Oh, good shove off there. Very strong from Angela Fat. And then just gotten out of the defensive line there by Daisha Daly. Intercepted though, no. Smith taking the ground. Now Quinn gets a handball forward. Intercepted by Karanakolis. Trying to get it out of their defensive 50. She goes again there, Daisha Daly. Shark forward. Johnston trying to win the ball. She's got 3 today. Can she make it 4? That one at the top of the square needed a kind bounce and it just rolled across out of bounds on the full, but not out of bounds on the full, sorry, for a boundary throw in. But they're still in a pretty good position here, the Spears.
Yeah, this is probably the next best thing to a kick out, just having a contest close to their goals. And here they are set up already. Bella Brown lurking at the back with no one on her, so we'll keep an eye on that. Amy Ward just takes it out of the ruck. Sells a bit of candy and goes for goal here. Will she get it? Oh, just to the left of the screen. Really well done. Yeah, the Heat sort of just needed to man up in situations like that because that was almost too easy if Amy got that in.
This has sort of been a bit of a sore spot for Heat today, bringing it back in. A couple of times I've seen it go straight back over their head.
Oh, great mark. Amber Quinn again. The captain really having a great game here.
She pushes that one high and into the forward pocket. Not marked, and Heat can try and work it out of there. But again, they've just set up very nicely on that half-back line. Caitlin Berry now pushes it into the forward pocket. 2 to choose from. Teammates got in each other's way. And Heat, breathe a sigh of relief. Now they work through.
Ooh.
Big strong hit from the side. Finally, they find a target on that half-back line. Tanisha John Forrest pushing it down the line, looking for Smith. Tried to go with the second bite of the cherry, but it was just beyond her. Anstis with a strong tackle there on Quenisha Jones. Now wrapped up there. Golowan dribbled out along the ground. Handball out wide,
Great
very
handball.
good vision. Out to Harmony Lacey. She takes a bounce inside 50. She goes. Got to beat John Forrest. Great rundown tackle there. Got a handball away. And the ball still in dispute in this final term. Now comes to Bella Brown. Snaps towards goal.
Touch.
Comes through hands. Ball still alive. And, gee, pushing out that far side. Looks like she's going to go for a bit of a dash here.
She's had a couple of moments like that, Maria Timper Montemayor. Unfortunately just hits a Spears player on top of the 50.
And goes to full forward. Now here comes Brown again. Has a snap on goal, and it's out of bounds on the full.
Just got to calm down here, Heat. Just find a target coming outside of defence and just give their midfielders a little bit of a break because it has been ping-ponging back and forth. So just got to find a target and just take a hit off the, no pun intended, off the footy.
Smith, she pushes it down the line. And again, guess who? It's Amber Quinn with a mark.
Sees Kayla Eilert in the middle.
That is a beautiful pass. And Kayla Eilert potentially within range here as well. Would love a bit of a goal, and it would be good reward for effort for how she's performed today.
Yeah, she's definitely come into it in the second half, just using her body as well and her foot skills. Yeah, doing really well. And she looks like she's going to go for the goal here.
It's quite close to the player on the mark. In the end, it's a pass, and that's worked out quite well for them. A mark to Angela Fat.
Worked out very well for them. Looked like it was intended for them, actually, even though maybe Kayla might have tried to go for the goal. But this is the next best thing and gives her teammate an opportunity.
And she doesn't waste it. That one is through, and they extend the margin out now to 17 points. I think that might be an equal game high here for the Spears, wearing those white jumpers today. The margin is 17 points, 8-6-54 to 6-1-37. And good work there from Kayla Eilert to give off the assist. You saw a little bit of a moment of sportsmanship earlier where she picked up her opponent in this game, Grace Anstes, who's her teammate back at the local club level. Did that one straight through the middle.
Yeah, the connection between the Spears midfield and Spears forward line at the moment is very good. They know where each other are, and they're really lacing out the kicks. So, and also keeping it down there, putting a lot of pressure on the Heat defense at the moment.
Back in the middle we go. And it's taken out there by Kingsley. I think doing the roving that time. Anstes at half back, taking the ground without the ball. Umpire lets it go. Now worked forward into the pocket. It'll bounce up to Johnson just through her hands. That would have been something special there. Now to Puamantamiri. She turns it back around. Picked up by Quinn. Gets a handball away. Out to Brown. To full forward she goes. Well done there from Pilkey. Now she goes out wide looking for Smith. And again marked by Quinn. She's probably had about 5 of them in this final quarter alone already.
Yeah, definitely been very impressive for them across that top of their 50.
Now breaking away there. And Heat trying to get it back down the other end. Reduce the margin in this contest. Comes out to Jones. She pushes it in to Portia Pine. And then a big snap high from Kingsley to full forward.
Oh.
Johnson out the back, turns on one foot and puts it through for a goal.
What a goal. Everybody sort of went up, and the full forward in Clara Johnston just stayed down, which traditionally you'd want your full forward going up, right? But yeah, just stood at the back, knew where the ball was going to be landing, and just snapped towards goal. Really lovely finish. 4 for her for the day. Yeah, been very impressed with her and her, footy IQ and her goal sense. Been very impressive for them.
Just working again in the best position and off one foot. Absolutely punished that one home through the big sticks. Number 4 for the day. Didn't want to miss an opportunity like that. So the margin now out to 23 points in favour of the Spears girls. Heat, they try and work it forward now. Punched in there by Smith.
Here's Ikemari Lake.
She's been very good today. A kick intercepted at half back from Montana Johnston.
The back 6 for Spears is doing really well, just standing in front of their opponents.
Kingsley, she takes the mark, and again, that is a big, long, high kick. Nearly landed in the lap of Brown there off the bounce, and Pilkey, she picks it up, just roaming that back line, looking to get it long down the line. John Forrest picks it up and turns and goes, gets a handball forward, might get it back here. Instead, Hammett kept going, almost run down, got a handball away and turned over. So the Spears are looking to rebound back through the middle of the ground. Ball pushed forward to the paint of 50. Oh, that would have been a mark. I think it's been paid to Rankin. Gives it off to Quinn, who kept running. She'd love a goal as well. Instead, she's going to pass that one to full forward.
Oh.
Johnston takes another mark.
Very strong mark. Just a traditional 101, full back versus full forward, and Clara Johnston come out on top.
Doesn't waste any time and puts that through for number 5.
Oh, should be feeling pretty confident. And that was as casual as it gets to go back and give that one a good go. Number 5, yeah, that's been a very fun battle to watch down there. Maria put him to the Mary with Clara Johnston, but unfortunately, Clara has won that one in that round. So really well done, Spears.
And great work from Quinn again. She has been absolutely dominating this final quarter. And that is a beautiful kick to full forward, exactly where you want it. And pretty pedestrian as well. Very well done there from Clara Johnson. Not not getting ahead of herself, staying very humble as the ball is back alive, and Montana Johnson it is picking up the ball, but there'll be a free kick going to Quinn. She pushes it across the ground, goes to the hands of John Forrest.
Great tackle.
Sort of hesitating a little bit there was Smith, got it off to Anstis, who was run down, but the ball landed back in her lap when she was on the ground. She'll keep going, put some body contact on, wins the ball. Anstis doing very well.
Working so hard for them.
Now gets it out to Walcott, and she pushes it inside the forward 50, comes out the back. Oh, a slight falcon there. Trying to burst away from the back is Ryan.
Go.
She'll go into an open goal, puts it through.
Really good job, Rihanna Ryan. Just paddled it forward against 4 Spears players and used her speed to burst away from that and got it in straight through the big sticks. Well done.
She's been really consistent and solid today for that Heat side as well.
Yeah, I thought she had a really good quarter setting up her teammates in the third. So good that she's got some reward for her efforts all day, Rihanna Ryan. And that's her first one for the day as well. So, yeah, well done.
Had a second crack at the ball drop there, but good composure to realise that first one wasn't going to come off, and has regathered it and gone. And similar to Johnston's fourth goal here, just absolutely took the opportunity to put it through the big sticks as hard as she could. So more than halfway through this final term here. What have these girls got to show the crowd and the recruiters and the scouts of their talents for the future? Heat on half forward. Good intercept there on half back from Jessica Hardwick. And some handy play there from the Spears girls. Wearing that white jumper today. Mark is taken in there by Harmony Lacey. She's been really handy, particularly in that first half. That's a good kick as well to Brown, who's come alive as well. Now she pushes that one into the forward pocket. Good work there from the Heat defenders trying to work it out. But again, there's just too many numbers in white jumpers. Ward overruns it. Oh, Anstis has done very well there. A little check side, trying to get it out. Tanisha John Forrest putting on a good chase and a good tackle on Kayla Eilert. And now Heat have the numbers. Pushed down there by Reisinger. And then Miley Cunningham kicks it long down the line. Will be picked up there by Rihanna Ryan. Kicked that last goal.
Great mark. Wants to go quick here.
Fijo handballs it to her own advantage. She needs support there. She's got 2 to beat, and Montana Johnson's done very well there with the Shepherd. Although, good fight in there from, I think it's from Isla Campbell there at half forward. Now, coming in. And it's taken by Buckler on half back. She was very good in that second quarter in particular. Now with Sky Smith crossing the paint of 50.
Has Phoebe McGall in the full forward?
Oh, that one just got caught up in the wind. And in the forward pocket, there's a fight for the ball. Still alive. How's the umpire calling that one? Holding the ball.
Oh, unlucky there, but yeah, really good defense by Spears to, lock that in, because they were 1-on-1 for a moment there. Goes through the middle of the ground here.
He picked up by Tanisha John Forrest. Oh, spins around a couple.
Tricked them all.
Now has a shot at goal, going to full forward. Oh, beautiful mark there taken by Akai Marie Lake.
She is going to line up for her 3rd goal, Akai Marie Lake. Not your traditional full forward, but she just was in the right spot at the right time. Tanisha John Forrest just bursting away, tricking everybody. And yeah, gave her forwards an opportunity.
And she puts that one across the face, not through for a major score. Margin now at 22 points.
Just got to keep it down here, Heat, just to give themselves a little bit of a chance to get back into this game.
So they come back inboard. And there'll be a free kick paid for a push out. Bit too much body contact on there. In the hands, I think that's Quinn again, who for me, Janet has been the best player in today's game.
Oh, definitely. She's just been everywhere and in defence and in attack as well, helping her teammates and really running in waves as well.
Smith got it to Nunn, who then pushes it to full forward again. Oh, they might have an opportunity here. Dribbling it through.
Oh, just misses to the right, Marley Cunningham. But what an excitement machine. She usually plays in the ruck, but now they've got her down there at full forward. So a big target for Heat to hit. But yeah, there's an opportunity here for a kick out, I believe. Yep, kick out.
So they bring it back in. Is there an opportunity for one last goal? Who wants it the most? It's a big long kick in from full back. It clears the hands there of Smith. And then she has another crack at it. Just gets a little handball forward. Taken out there now with, I think that was McGarvey. And then Anstes just rolling through. Gets a handball away to Daly. A big high one out to the wing. Having to wait for it there was Mackenzie Smith. She's been pretty handy today as well and has done very well there to keep possession of the ball. Gets it into Tanisha John Forrest. Bursts through. Is there a little bit more of a moment for her? Gets very tight into the pocket. Run down. What a tackle that was.
What a defensive effort there. I don't think that's just Hardwick.
Briley Akers, I think it was.
Briley Akers has been pretty solid in defence for the Spears as well, but just never gave up. We know that Tanisha John Forrest has wheels, but Briley Akers has come into the conversation. Well done.
And that's no mean feat. Tanisha John Forrest has been running amok today. Got a lot of pace behind her, so well done to Akers to not give up there. Now, Rankin, she works the ball around, trying to get it there to her teammate, but Anstes again on half-back. Probably one of the better players for the Heat today. Leanne, she pushes it forward. Kick a bit short though. It's intercepted. And the Spears making a late charge, wearing their white jumpers today. Pushing it forward is Ward.
Just want to go quick. Hey, Spears, they know where each other are, and they've fell into a very comfortable rhythm of linking up and just turning and going. And this is the next best thing for them to have a forward 50 contest here, just to settle things down a little bit.
Clara Johnston on screen now. She has 5 goals to her name today. Can she make it 6? Just over a minute left in this contest.
I think there's been a bit of a matchup switch there with Kira Pilkey now on Clara.
Comes out to Ward, who has a snap-on goal, and it's wide and will be out on the full. So bringing it back in will be Emmy Smith. Just trying to get the ball back from over the... she'll have to go and pick up the second ball.
I think there's less than a minute here, so if Heat just want to take a little bit of that scoreboard pressure off them, just got to find a target, not give them another opportunity to score here.
Here comes Brown. She's being hassled a little bit there from the defenders, but keeping her feet, winning the ball, trying to win the ball. Pilkey's done very well there as well. A boot's come off someone there, so there might be a bit of a sore foot out there in a second, depending how that goes. I think it is Brown's foot and she's slipped over on the way through.
Oh, someone's lost a boot and all that.
And then it spills out over the boundary line. Brown now putting her shoe back on. And that will be today's Futures Women's Game here on the 2026 NTFL.
Chanel, Fijo, Grace Ansters. Akia Marie had a couple of great highlights as well, and then Rihanna Ryan across half forward were really, really good for heat as well. But who do you reckon had a good day out?
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. For me, it was the two captains for the Spears side. Layla May, particularly early, I think she helped set up the Spears and get their structures in place. And Amber Quinn was also fantastic, along with Clara Johnson with those 5 goals. And for heat, I think Grace Anstes was probably the pick of the bunch there. Again, one of the captains of today's game. And then I loved sort of on the half-forward line, Akeem Marie Lake and Tanisha John Forrest. Just their pace was really impressive, and I think there's those two have given, or those 6 players along with plenty of others have given the recruiters and scouts a lot to think about as they're watching today's game. It's been a pleasure to host you this afternoon. My name is Will Zwar and I was joined alongside Janet Baird. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned to the rest of NTFL All-Star Saturday. Coming up, the future men's game.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great game of footy we've had here today at TIO Stadium with the Spears coming out winners by 21 points. It's great to see the future of the top end really on show today, so well done to all players. I'd just also like to acknowledge our umpiring panel that came out today in the heat, and we wish you all the best for the remainder of the season. I'm lucky to be joined here by former Footscray and Brisbane Bears star AFLNT Hall of Fame legend Michael McLean, who will assist with today's Best on Grounds. And the winner for the Best on Ground for the Heat is number 3, Tanisha John Forrest. Majo. Well done, Tanisha. And the winner of the Best on Ground medal for the Spears is number 5, Amber Quinn. Thanks, Madge. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up a big round of applause for our under 18 female future stars. Thank you very much. Please help me in welcoming to the field today today's umpiring panel for our under-18 male futures match. Field umpires Micah McDonald, Cooper Bement and Emily Hatton. Boundary umpires Jack Kelly, Narelle Long and Kynan Stasinowski. And goal